Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was about to go do about 1,200 other things when I realized I didn't, as usual, I didn't film an intro to the get ready with me for this look. So I used a couple, actually a few new products. Boom Boom Room. Which is from the Disco collection, which is limited edition. Don't get me started. From MAC. I used that on my lids. I also did a little wing liner. I'll bring you in a little bit. A little wing liner. Just maybe like a baby wing. With the Inglot gel liner. The Inglot gel liner in number 77, and then also on my lips today, this fancy orchid matte goodness is Men Love Mystery from the matte lip collection at MAC. So if you are interested on how I got this look, just continue to watch. Thank you guys. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, y'all, let's get started. So we're going to start by priming the eye with Eden eye primer from Urban Decay. All the products will be listed down below this time. And so we're going to just take that from brow bone to the lash line. And I know it looks really white and crazy, but no worries, it'll all come together later. A white base just kind of helps your shadows look a little bit more vibrant. And so that's what I was going for today. So then we're going to go in with soft brown. And we're going to put that all over the lid. And this is just going to act to really kind of help the neck shadows blend in better and relieve some of the tackiness from the primer that we laid down. Just make it a really nice smooth canvas to apply the rest of our shadows. So after we kind of get that applied, we're going to go in with Swiss Chocolate from MAC. And we'll apply that mostly to the crease, but we'll take some excess product down to the lid as well. But you can start it in the crease if you like and kind of work that in. And then again, like I said, take that excess product and you can dust it over your lid if you like. But this will act as our transition color. I wanted a warm transition color because the rest of a few of our other shadows are going to be fairly warm, and I wanted to kind of make that transition a little bit nicer. So then we'll move in with Air, which will be our brow bone highlight shade. It's not a very intense highlight, but it's nice. And so we'll put that right on the brow bone, underneath the brow there, and just blend that in. It's a subtle highlight, but it works out well. So sometimes you may need to take a little bit more, can't talk today, and blend that out a bit. And then we'll move in with M-928 from Makeup Forever Artist Shadow, I can't talk today, on a fluffy blending brush. Oh my gosh. And take that into the crease and then into the outer corner as well. So you can do kind of window wiping motions back and forth in the crease and then into the outer corner. Now, no worries, we're going to blend that out as well. We're going to do a lot of blending today, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of blending. So as we find another brush, there we go. It's just a clean, fluffy blending brush. And we're going to blend out that Eggplant Makeup Forever shade. And you can do kind of circular motions to blend out as well, just to really blow out that color a little bit more. But as long as you blend it, however you get there is fine. So moving on to the star of the show, my friends. This is Boom Boom Room. Again, it's from the Disco collection from MAC. It was limited edition, and I can't find it available at this point. So what I'll do, there is a dupe for it from Urban Decay, I believe it's called Solstice is the dupe for it. I will list that below as well. So if you guys weren't able to pick up Boom Boom Room, maybe pick up Solstice from Urban Decay. And I hear that they're pretty similar. So you just want to take a flat shader brush and pack that all over the lid. And as you can see, I am packing it on as opposed to sweeping it on. But no worries, it doesn't come up very well just now, but we'll go back and intensify that color, so don't worry about it. We will get it all together, honey. So we'll just pack a little bit more on. I was noticing it wasn't as intense as I liked it, so we went back in and did some things. So just gonna check our work a little bit there. And then we will go in with that M-928 color again from Makeup Forever and just intensify that outer corner a little bit. You can kind of bring the excess product into the crease if you like to deepen that up a bit as well. And again, we're just going to deepen up that outer corner. And you guys, if you've been watching, you know I kind of like to drag it towards the tail of my brow a little bit. And then we'll do a little cleanup later if necessary. But that's why we did our eyes first. So if there's any cleanup to handle, we can before we put on our foundation. So we'll take Boom Boom Room again. And I realized that I wanted to pack it on with my finger to make it a little bit more intense. So you'll see as I'm applying it a little more heavily on my right eye that it does intensify the color more so than the left. But what I've since figured out is if you go in with a glitter glue, specifically the Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue, it intensifies the color to like the 10th degree. And it's so beautiful when you use it with the glitter glue. Now, I love it just the same right here, but if you guys are wanting to kind of amp up the volume a little bit, I highly recommend using the glitter glue. And it helps to prevent some of the fallout that you get. So go ahead and just pack that on with your finger till you get the desired intensity that you prefer. So now we're going to go in with a Makeup Forever color, an ME930 with an angled brush. I find that this brush is easiest to really do some detailed work to get right into my outer corner because that's the only place I want this color to be. And so with the fluffy brush, no product, I'm just going to blend that out. And as you can see, I'm blending out in really tiny circular motions towards the tail of my brow. That way, we're blending the color towards the outer corner, but not blending it into that Boom Boom Room color. So you'll see again here, we're just blending out towards the tail of the brow. Because I want to deepen that outer corner, but I also don't want to disturb all the work we put in achieving the color payoff for Boom Boom Room. So just blend, blend, blend. So you want that really blended, but really a bit smoky as well, and that's what that darker shade will do. So now we're going to take the Inglot Gel Liner in number 77 and start with our liner. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Wing Liner Brush. I believe it's number 7, but I mentioned it in a previous video a while back. And so we're going to go in and start our liner. So you just want to make a thin line on right at the top lash line. And you can make it thicker if you like, but I prefer it a little bit thin. I was debating going in with lashes, but I changed my mind. If I had done lashes, I may have made a thicker wing liner. So just kind of getting up close and personal with you here, but I wanted to bring that liner all the way into the inner corner and make sure that that line was fairly kind of even and cohesive along the top of the lash line. So we're going to just get some additional product there on the brush. And then we're going to just get our wing liner. So I like to kind of pull my eyelid up a little bit, very gently though, and start to create my wing. I always try to draw my wing towards the tail of my brow. I realized it would have been helpful if my brows were done to help me kind of identify my landmarks better. But either way, you want to just then take your brush and just start that line backwards toward the center of your eye and make that little triangle. And then you have your wing. And then you may have to go in and just clean up that line a little bit, which we're doing here. And then off camera, I did my face makeup and the other side of the wing liner. And now we're just going to tight line with a Marc Jacobs highliner and the color Blacker. Ordinarily, I would take the gel liner and line my lower waterline, but the Marc Jacobs highliner was in my hand, so we just went with that, which is a very good liner either way. And I will also list down below the products I used on my face. And so we're going to take a very short shader brush and go back in with the color M-928. And just take it right really tightly and pack that in tightly at the waterline. And so this is a super short shader brush from Morphe. And that just helps us apply that color really close to the waterline. And this will kind of help balance out the look and complete it. And I do take that color and take it towards the wing and kind of just connect everything right there at the corner of my eye. And this will give it a little more smokiness, a little more dimension to the eye. And now we're going to go in with Nylon, which is a really bright highlighting shade from MAC. And we're going to take a really, really tiny shader brush and just put that into our inner corner. And this is a pretty intense highlight, so you go as heavy-handed or light-handed as you like. And then we're going to go back with that ME930 color from Makeup Forever. And then just take that to the waterline, or I'm sorry, the lower lash line, just at the outer corner though. And really work to connect that to your wing, just so there's no gaps. And then you just can blend it all out with a pencil brush. I think this one might be from Morphe. And so now that we have our eyes together, we're going to move in with a little blush. And this is Lovejoy from NARS. Sorry, Lovejoy from NARS. And we're going to apply that with a angled Morphe blush brush, which I'm enjoying a lot. It's really, really a soft brush. Blech. But I didn't want a really intense blush here because the eyes, I really wanted to be the focus. So Lovejoy is just a nice bronzy color with a hint more of color. And so we're going to go in for a little highlight. And again, the eyes are the focus, so I didn't want to get too intense on the highlight. And this is Soft and Gentle from MAC on a small fan brush from Benefit. And we're just going to dust that along the tops of our cheekbones. I like to bring it around in sort of a C shape around my temple area and take a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And I've really been enjoying highlighting the tip of my nose. I don't know why. There's something about it I just really like to do. So then our lip today is going to be Men Love Mystery from MAC. It's part of their matte lip collection. I was thinking about a lip liner, and then I didn't see the one I was initially considering, so I just went in with a lipstick. And so we'll apply this. Sorry, I'm out of frame a little bit here. But we'll apply this all over. And then I decided I wanted a lip liner. So I grabbed Vino from MAC and just traced the line of my lips. And then we blended it in a little bit. So there it is, Vino. And then just kind of blend it all in together. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll bring you in a little bit, show you the look. That is the finished eye look there. I really enjoyed it. I don't even think the camera is picking up how pretty it really is in person. So I do apologize for that. And that's the final look there. And we are all done. So there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. I hope you do. Go ahead and hit subscribe. And we'll see you later.